Welcome, welcome, Westside Wellbeing crew. We are here for the third in our festive sequence. We've done three, this is the third of three 20-minute yoga sessions. We've done a chill out, a meditation, we've done a chair-based session, and this is the one where we move a little bit more, we get the body energized a bit more, and it's festive because we've got a tree, but you can do this any time of the year, no problem. And we're going to start lying down. Make sure you are somewhere you feel safe lying down, you've got a mat or something comfortable to lie on, and you've got any water, anything you need to hand. If anything I suggest that we do today doesn't feel good or adds pain in your body, stop immediately. And make sure wherever you are today in this practice that you're breathing. So as you settle here onto your mat space, just notice how you're breathing. See if you can start to breathe a little deeper as you inhale. And a little longer as you exhale. If you can, make the inhales and exhales through the nose. On your next inhale, float the arms all the way up above the head and come into a full body stretch. Reach the fingertips in one direction, point the toes the other way, then push the heels away. And just completely relax here. Let the shoulders soften, arms soften. Cross at your thumbs and start to walk your hands over to the top right, your feet over to the bottom right. So it's like you're making a banana shape with your body. And then maybe cross your left ankle over the right. Lovely. As you inhale, let's start to walk the feet back to center, the hands back to center. Cross the thumbs the other way and walk your hands over to the top left, feet to the bottom left. Nice length down the right side of the body, and maybe you're crossing your right ankle over the left. On your next inhale, walk the feet back to center, walk the hands back to center, and as you exhale, let the hands come all the way down beside the body. Bend into your knees, bring your feet to the floor, have your feet hip distance. As you inhale, tiny, tiny movement, just push your lower back into the mats. And as you exhale, release. Inhale, connect your lower back to the mat. Exhale to release. Inhale, maybe start to lift the hips a little higher as you inhale, and as you exhale, release back down. Inhale, maybe even going higher than last time. Exhale to release. If you don't want to keep lifting, just stay with that pelvic tilt that we started off with. Just see what feels best for your body. Maybe as you inhale, the hips float up and your chest is starting to come all the way up to the chin. We're going to take 3 more rounds. Your choice, how high you lift the hips. And if you want to, you can add in the arms. Depends how energetic you're feeling. As you inhale, arms come up and over, hips lift. As you exhale, they come back down. 1 more. Lovely. Just find stillness here for a moment. On your next exhale, let the knees drop over towards the left. And as you inhale, knees come all the way up. As you exhale, knees go to the right, gaze goes to the left. And as you inhale, come all the way up. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhaling and inhaling. Lovely. Just taking those knees from side to side. Next time your knees come all the way over to the left, just let them drop to the floor. And we're going to hold here, knees to the left, gaze to the right. Maybe bring your left foot up to rest on top of the right thigh. And if that doesn't feel comfortable, no need to do it. Lovely. Slide the foot off the thigh. Inhale, knees to center. And then exhale, knees go to the right, gaze to the left. Maybe the right foot is coming up onto the left thigh as we did on the other side. Maybe it isn't. Slide the foot off the thigh. And we're slowly going to start to roll over onto the right hand side. So keep the knees to the right. Just bring your left arm over to meet the right. And as you inhale, let's start to push ourselves up to find a comfortable seated position. We're just going to stay here for a moment, coming into a breathing exercise. So just make sure you're comfortable, the spine is stacked, and the chest can move freely here. The breathing exercise we're going to do is called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breath. First two fingers will come to the middle of the forehead. Your fourth finger hovers over the left nostril and your thumb hovers over the right nostril. And to begin, we close the left nostril, inhale through the right for 4. We hold the nose for 4 and we exhale through the left for 4. And then we inhale back through the left, hold the breath and exhale through the right. So we're going to give it a go. If you've got a bunged up nose, if it doesn't work, no problem. Just try and keep to the rhythm of the breath, even if closing the nostrils doesn't work. This is a balancing breath and it can be quite energizing as well. And we'll take 2 normal breaths before we get going. Nice deep inhale. Nice long exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. Bring the first 2 fingers to the middle of the forehead. Close the left nostril. We inhale through the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let the hand release. Just let the breath return to normal. From here, we're going to topple forwards to find our way into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Release the tops of the feet to the mat. As you inhale, belly drops, chest opens, gaze goes up. As you exhale, round the spine, push the floor away, tuck the chin. Inhale, belly drops, chest opens, gaze goes up. Exhale to round the spine. Take a couple more. Lovely. Find your way to neutral. Tuck your toes under. Take a moment stretching into the backs of your toes. As you inhale, we lift the knees. Start to push the hips back and up. Lengthen into the spine. Rotate your armpits towards each other. And maybe start to walk out the legs, bending one knee, then the other. Maybe releasing any clicks or cracks. I don't know if you can hear my ankles. And start to find stillness here. Think about imagining someone pulling your hips back and up, lengthening the whole of your spine. On an inhale, come forwards into your high plank. Shoulders stacked above the wrists. As you exhale, push back. Lovely. As you inhale, come all the way forwards. If you need to drop the knees, you can. Exhale to push back. One more time. We inhale to come forwards. And we exhale to push back. We're going to come forwards again, inhaling, but this time everybody drop the knees. Drop the chest and the chin. Keep your hips high. Start to slide forwards onto your belly. Lift your head and your chest. Push the tops of the feet down. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lovely. Tuck the toes under. Bum back towards the heels. And find your downward facing dog. On an inhale, float your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend into the knee, start to open the hips, try and point your right knee up. And then look between your hands, step your right foot all the way up in between the hands. Bring the back heel down to the floor. And as you inhale, windmill the arms up. Find your warrior two. There's a bend in your right knee. Every time you exhale, try and sink the hips a little lower. Nice. Drop the back hand down the back leg, reverse. So you're keeping a bend in that front knee. Excellent. Inhale to come up. We're going to pivot onto the back of the ball of the back foot. So we're facing the top of the mat, arms are lifted. We're in a high lunge situation. Bring your hands to your hips. Take the weight into your right leg. And we step all the way up into a balance. Interlace your fingers around the top of that left shin. Stand nice and tall. You can use a wall or a chair to help with your balance. And then from here, we're going to come straight into tree pose. So you're bringing that left foot to the inside of the right leg. Could be on the shin, it could be on the thigh, could be on the floor, pushing against the side of the ankle. Tailbone tucked under, hands to prayer. Breathe. Excellent. Release the foot, release the hands. We're in Tadasana. Just breathe here. Feet are together. Head is reaching up. On your next inhale, take the arms wide, reach the fingers all the way up towards the ceiling, gaze goes up. And as you exhale, bend into the knees, reach forward, fold forwards, hands come down to the floor, heel toe your feet to hip distance. We're in a forward fold. Take your first two fingers, wrap them around your big toes. If you've got socks on, slide your hands underneath the sides of your feet. Inhale to look to the top of the mat. Exhale, pull your upper body down towards the lower body. Head hangs, gaze is back through your legs. Nice hamstring stretch here. One more deep inhale.
And one more deep exhale. Lovely. Release the hands from the feet. We step back, downward facing dog. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Maybe bend the knee, open up across the hips. Knee points up towards the ceiling, armpits point down. Look between your hands, step your left foot all the way up. In between your hands, bring the back heel down to the floor. And we windmill the arms all the way up, finding our way into warrior two. Front knee stacked above the front ankle, back leg strong. Squeeze the kneecap and the thigh. Excellent. Keep the legs as they are. Drop the back hand down the back leg, reverse. And then inhale to come all the way back up. Keep the legs as they are, bring the hands to the hips. Pivot on the ball of the back foot so you're facing towards the top of the mat. Take the weight into the front leg and then step all the way up. Interlace your fingers around the top of the shin. Stand tall. Shoulders soft. Lovely. Find your way into tree pose. So now it's the right foot that comes to the inside of that left leg. Just make sure you're not pushing on the side of the knee and bring those hands to prayer. If you're struggling to balance, see if you can focus, laser beam focus your eyes, your drishti, on something that isn't moving. And don't let those eyes wander around the space that you're in. Lovely stuff. Release the foot, release the hands, you're in Tadasana. Breathe here. We're going to step the feet to the width of the mat, turn the toes out on a 45-degree angle. Bend the knees, start to slide the hips down. Doesn't matter how low the hips go. Maybe the fingertips come to the floor, maybe they stay on your hips. You can start to take the weight from one side to the other. You could have your hands in a prayer. We're going to take 3 more breaths. Try and settle your heels towards the floor. Spine lifts. Chest is open. If you want to keep moving, keep moving. Nice deep hip opener here. Getting right into those ball and socket joints. Excellent. Release your hands back behind you. Slide your sit bones to the floor. Feet come out in front of you. Feet flat to the floor. Bend in the knees. So we've got a really energetic posture. You choose how much energy you want to give it. And then we're down onto the mat. We want your hands back behind you. Fingertips point in the same direction as your toes. We're doing reverse table. Connect the feet. Connect the hands. Take a nice deep inhale, push into the hands and the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up, take the gaze up. Now, you can stay here, or as you exhale, try and lower the hips back in line with your hands, straighten the legs, don't let the sit bones touch the floor, and then lift back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. And inhale. Last one. And lifting back into table. Lovely. Release the hips. Nice work. Give yourselves a hug. Big squeeze. And we're going to release all the way down onto the mat. Just taking stillness here for a moment. Inhale, bend into the right knee, big squeeze, right knee to right shoulder. And then come into a twist, take the knee across the body, over to the left. Right hip stacks on top of left. Knee comes to the floor or hovers. Or could rest on the fist or a cushion as you release your right arm away. Gaze follows the fingertips.
On your next inhale, slowly start to roll all the way onto your back. And give that right knee a big squeeze in towards the right shoulder. Releasing right leg all the way out to meet the left. Same thing on the other side. Inhale. Left knee in towards left shoulder. Big squeeze. And then coming into the twist. Take that left knee across the body. Left hip stacks on top of right hip. And release the left arm in the opposite direction, or whatever space you've got. Let the gaze follow. On your next inhale, slowly start to roll all the way onto your back. Give that left knee a big squeeze in towards the left shoulder. And just release out, left leg to meet the right. You're in Shavasana. And we're just going to be still here for a few moments. All of that energy, all of that stretching, strengthening, focusing and balancing through the body has all been for this moment of stillness, allowing the body to be still and the mind to be still. Nothing left to do but breathe. We're going to start to take a deeper inhale and a longer exhale. Inhaling to wiggle fingers and toes, exhaling to rotate into wrists and ankles, maybe head rolls from side to side. Inhale, let the arms come up above the head into a full body stretch. And release the arms all the way down. And slowly roll over onto your left hand side. And start to push yourself up to find a comfortable seated position. And we give ourselves a final moment here to send thanks and gratitude for our incredible mind and body, for not only getting us to the mat, for finding this time in the day to practice, committing to it, making it, but also making it through. We're going to take one deep sighing breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And let it all out through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice, for sharing your incredible energy with me and whoever else joins us via these videos. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much, guys. If you have liked this, please let us know and pop any comments that you have in the comment box. You can subscribe to the channel so you get all of the videos. This was the last in our 3 festive specials. There is a little group set up for all 3 of them, so you can do them back to back in whatever order suits you, or dip in and do one at a time, depending on what space and time you have. And I wish you all a wonderful festive period, and we will be back in 2026. Take care, everyone.